Hello everyone and welcome to the online nTier Java training course. This is section 1. In section 1 we will be going over how to set up your Java development environment, and that entails creating an Oracle account, downloading Java Standard Edition, installing Java Standard Edition, navigating to your environment variables, setting a path variable for Java so that your Java runtime environment can work with your system. After that, we will be showing you how to install Notepad++, which will be the official text editor of this course. After which we have that installed, I will walk you through Lab 1.1 and Lab 1.2. After we've completed those, I will show you how to compile your completed Java file and run your compiled Java file. Now, let's get into it. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to open our web browser. Once you have opened your web browser, go to oracle.com, and we will have all links provided down in the description so that you can follow them. After you get to oracle.com, we are going to click on View Accounts. Next, we are going to click on Create an Account. Unless you already have one, you can click Sign In. After clicking Create an Account, it will bring us to this page and we will fill it out. After you guys have finished filling out, you create your accounts, we will circle back and show you how to download the Java Standard Edition. After you've completed creating your Oracle account, it should bring you back to the Oracle welcome page. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Products. We're going to find Java under Software. From here, we're going to find Download Java, which should be in the top right corner. And we are not going to download Java SE 14 or Java SE 11. We are going to download Java SE 8. And the reason for that is it might not be the newest version, but it is by far the most popular version of Java. From here, we're going to go to the Oracle JDK download. And on this page, as we scroll down, we're going to see that there are many different versions of download for the Java 8 JDK. We're going to look for our operating system. Yours might be different than ours, but for us, it's going to be the Windows 64 download. After bringing it up, we must accept the Oracle Technology Network License Agreement for Oracle Java SE. So we will check that box and then click Download so that we can download the JDK for Windows. Once it brings up this download, now we know it's working. Now that our download is complete, we're going to click on the exe file. And that should bring up, it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? We're going to click yes. Then it's going to bring up the install wizard. We are no longer going to need the web browser while we install Java, so we can go ahead and close that. And we're going to have the wizard guide us through the installation process. So we're going to click next, and we're going to leave everything in the defaults. Click next. It's going to run through status, removing files, copying new files, etc., etc. And once that is completed, all we have to do is click close. After the Java install has been completed, the next step is to set up the system environment variables. And the way to do that, the first step is to open the control panel. After we've opened our control panel, we're going to go to System and Security, System, and then we're going to click on Advanced System Settings. That's going to bring up the System Properties window. Next, we're going to click on Environment Variables, and we're going to find the system variable path. Then we're going to click Edit. Now, from here, we're going to leave this page open, and then we are going to find our File Explorer. After we've opened our File Explorer, we're going to go to this PC, Local Disk, Program Files, Java, Java JDK, bin, And now that we're here, we're going to click through the File Explorer and we're going to copy this file path. To have copied this file path, we're going to go back to Edit Environment Variables, and then we're going to click New. And we're going to paste the environment path into this new spot. Then we're going to click off. We have our new environment variable created. We're going to click OK, OK, and OK. After we have completed this, we are now going to walk through Lab 1.1. To start Lab 1.1, we are going to need our command prompt. The way we can get our command prompt is by typing CMD into the Windows search bar. After we've opened our command prompt, we are going to type in Java-version and click enter. If Java was installed properly and the Java environment variables were set correctly, it should say Java version 1.1.0 underscore 261. And if it does say this, then congratulations, you have completed your first lab. Now we are going to install Notepad++, which means we're going to need our browser again. We're going to open our browser and go to notepad++.com or .org, sorry. Don't worry, the link is provided down in the description. We're going to go to downloads. We're going to download the latest version, 7.8.9. We're going to scroll down, and my system is a 64-bit system, so I'm going to click on the installer for the 64-bit system. If your system is 32-bit, your installer is here. Going to click the install, and then it's going to install. It's very quick. And now we open it up. This is going to bring the, do you want to make changes to your device? Yes, I do. I can shrink down my browser. It's going to ask me what language I would like the installer wizard to use. I would like it to use English. Welcome to Notepad++ setup. We're going to click next, next, next. Unless you have a different destination folder you have for your thing, you can click browse and choose another one. I'm going to leave it at the default. I'm going to click next, next. I'd like it to create a shortcut on my desktop, and I'd like to install. Now that it's finished installing, I can close the wizard, and it's going to ask me if I would like to run Notepad++. Yes, and finish. Brings up the change log. It talks about what's been left, what has changed in Notepad++ since the last version. That's not any of our concern. We are now going to begin Lab 1.2. With our Notepad editor, I'm going to full screen and I'm going to zoom in. Now I want you to type what I type. Class, hello, world. Open curly brace, close curly brace. I'm then going to click enter again, and I'm going to indent, and then I will type public static void main open parenthesis capital S string open bracket close bracket args close parenthesis open curly brace close curly brace. Then I'm going to, inside of these two curly braces, indent again, and I'm going to say system dot out dot print ln, or print for ln is for print line, open parenthesis, open quote, hello space world exclamation point, close brace or close quote, close parenthesis, semicolon. Now that we've completed that, we're going to click save. We're going to save it to the desktop. We're going to go and save it as a .java file, which is very small. And we're going to say hello world. We're going to save it. We're matching hello world here to the class name, hello world. Save. Now that we have hello world on our desktop, we are going to open the command prompt. Same as last time, we can search it into the Windows search bar, CMD, command prompt, bring it up. I will zoom in. We're going to type in cd desktop. We are going to our desktop directory, and we're going to type in Java C hello world dot Java. And we're going to click enter. And it's not going to return anything, but we've got no errors, which means we have made our program correctly. And a new file will appear on our desktop, hello world.class. As you can see, it says type class file. And then we will type Java hello world. And when we click enter, hello world, which means you have just completed lab 1.2 and have created your first Java class. Congratulations. The last thing we are going to look at is the hello world.class file. Inside here, we see bytecode. Bytecode is the product of the Java compiler compiling the code we have written. This here is our hello world.java file, but in a more understandable format for the computer. And that concludes section 1. Thank you for joining me for the nTier online Java training section 1. I hope to see that you continue this course. Thank you.